along. They played a little good cop, bad cop for several decades. You know, not to be irreverent, Pastor Carney, but if Dr. Lucas was a secular, somewhat of a savior to the institution, and Shelby Thames was darn sure John the Baptist, out there shaking people in the wilderness and saying, "Get in line, come see what we can do." And he did that incredibly. Only one story I'll tell you personally. I worked for him for 5 years in his presidency as Vice President for Student Affairs, and it was the second or third year. And it was time for the annual evaluation, which he insisted upon. And we had a really good year in my area. I mean, enrollment was up. This is right before Katrina knocked us back. We had 34 presidential scholars in the Honors College, all with a 32 or better ACT. That was very important to Dr. Thames. The Thad Cochran Student Center, which he shepherded in, was coming up out of the ground. So for the first time, I'm walking in fairly confident, for this evaluation. And we went through it, and he acknowledged all that. Good. And I'm just on top of the world. And then he looks at me and he says, "I want to tell you something." He said, "If you would just work a little harder, you could go from good to great." And I was just flabbergasted. He said, You seem to not understand what I'm saying. I said, "Well, I thought I was working pretty hard." "Well, you're working pretty hard." He said, "Let me ask you a question. Are you comfortable with your work?" I said, "Yes." Wrong answer, by the way. He said, "Well, get uncomfortable, dang it." Didn't say dang it, but you got me. And I left there and just distraught. I woke up in the morning mad. And guess what I did? I went from 80% to 100%. And it's a lesson I've learned the rest of my leadership life, that if you're comfortable, you're not giving it everything you've got. So that's what I've tried to do in my time to be blessed in this leadership position. And there's many things that Dr. Thames taught me that I use in this presidency. Among those, in terms of the job, nothing nor no one is more important than the institution. Southern Miss first, Southern Miss always. He taught me that. He also taught me not to be afraid to make hard decisions, right? And to never give up and to never give in and to pursue audacious goals. And so we owe him so very much. A couple of words about his 5 years as university president. There was no